It's Friday, it's 2 p.m., and this is Ask Angelika, episode 16. Good afternoon, Angelika.
Good afternoon, Stephen. Mir geht es gut. Mir geht es gut. Und dir?
Mir auch. Now, the format of the show is, this is episode 16, by the way. The format of the show is that it's Angelika's show. I'm here to help and practice my German, as you should be doing as well. And I'm going to hand over to Angelika to start the show.
Okay, thank you. Today's topic, I thought, is going to be a follow-up to my latest blog post, which I wrote on Monday, which is called German for Keep Fit Enthusiasts. And the idea is, if you want to keep your German going, not so much learning, learning as well, but you really want to keep your German going and you don't want to read a textbook, but you're actually also very interested in keep fit and time is tight and, what do I do now? Or do I spend 15 minutes on doing some exercise or do I spend 15 minutes on learning German? And the best bit, of course, is when you combine those two. That works well if you're doing things at home. Like if you do videos, keep fit videos, Pilates videos, yoga videos. I actually found a few which I posted in the blog post. So you're doing your yoga moves, but instead of doing an English instructor, doing a German instructor. Or you read things, if you're interested in exercise and keep fit, you're reading German websites about exercise. Now, if you wanted to go and look for sites, finding the keywords is easy because the sports are, a lot of sports, not all of them, but a lot of them are very similar or even the same as in German. And I think I've given you a few, haven't I? Aquafit. What do you think that is in English?
Water fitness.
Well, it's called Aquafit in English as well. It is. It's exercise in the pool. Of course, that's not something you can do at home. But if you're interested in that and you wanted to read up on it. What else did we have? I've forgotten now.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. Basketball. Used to be called Korbball. And but the English word seems to have taken over because a basket is ein Korb. So it used to be called Korbball, but now it seems to be basketball rather than basketball.
I'm going to hazard a guess and say that's basketball.
Good guess. What else did we have?
It's on the screen.
Yep. Now, the pronunciation is not quite the same, almost. It's, well, no, actually, golf. Well, that's almost the same as in English, isn't it? I don't think we need to ask what that is in English.
No, I'm good with that. Can you see that?
Yeah, here the pronunciation is a little bit different. It's not judo as in English, it's judo. So it's slightly different, but of course the spelling is exactly the same. What else? Oh, tennis. Well, don't need a translation there, don't need any pronunciation help either. Same word in English as it is in German. Volleyball, nearly the same pronunciation, slight different pronunciation, spelling exactly the same. So it's not volleyball, it's volleyball. As with any sport really that ends in ball. Nordic walking. Well, we haven't even got a German word for that. I think it's because it's quite difficult. The whole concept of walking, of course, we have a word spazieren gehen, which is to go for a walk. We also have the word wandern, but that's hiking. Now, walking is sort of an in-between because people who don't, even without the Nordic, even without the sticks, if you just go walking, it's a little bit more than just going for a quick walk, but it may not necessarily be going on a hike. And so therefore, the Germans kept the same word as in English? Now we come to some which are not quite the same, because although you probably recognize straight away, joggen, yeah, we kept the English pronunciation of the letter J, but we have Germanized it and got rid of the ing and put the German en, just like German verbs always are. So the verb actually is ich jogge, du joggst. Right, inline skating. That's a very good German word, isn't it? And that's a German word for roller skating. Why they've decided to call that inline skating, why they kept an English word but not used the one we're using, I have got no idea. I don't even know if people still do it. Tisch tennis. Now we've had tennis, and I think you can guess.
Well, I'm going to take a wild guess. Tisch is desk, and tennis is tennis, so it's table tennis.
It's table tennis. Yeah, Tisch is table. Schreibtisch is a desk, a writing table. Tisch is the table, so therefore, of course, it's table tennis. I think anybody would have been able to guess that, even if they have hardly any knowledge of German, I think. Okay. And reiten. Any guesses on that one?
Not a clue.
Mm.
Go for it.
Literally translated is riding. It's the meaning of horse riding. Now in English we always have to say horse riding, because riding could also mean riding your bike. Mm-hmm. So we need to distinguish with that, and we need to put the word horse in front of it so everybody knows that it's actually a horse you're sitting on and not a bike or a motorbike.
Right.
In German we don't need that, because reiten doesn't apply to a bicycle. It only applies to horses. So the only time you may want to name an animal in front of it is if you were actually sitting on a different animal. So if you were sitting on an elephant, yeah, then that would have been Elefantreiten. But otherwise, if you're talking about reiten, everybody knows, and you don't need to add the word Pferd or Pferde, which makes it a lot easier.
Right. So that's through common usage.
Those are all very, very easy keywords. Now, if you're typing in reiten into Google, then you should be able to find German websites or videos, anything, quite easily. The more difficult bit is if you're a golf enthusiast and you're typing in golf, then you get all the English sites. Yeah, the same goes for tennis. Yeah, if you go onto Google and you're typing in tennis and you're living in England, of course you get all your English sites coming up, which is not what you want if you're learning German. So for some of those words, you need to actually go onto google.de and then type in golf or tennis or whatever, and hopefully you won't get too many English sites, but you get some German sites as well. I mean, I've tried it, and it's a little bit of hit and miss because the words are the same. So you may need to sort of try a bit out. If you're writing tennis and then write German next to it, then Google just gives you German translations of tennis, not necessarily German websites. But it is possible to find German sites. Now, what I have done, I thought, well, we don't really want to show videos now because that's rather something people can do on their own. So if they want to watch a Pilates video, to go and do one. So I went onto two German websites, which people may know from English sites as well, which is Women's Health and Men's Health. They both have their German site as well. And if you're familiar with them, they have loads and loads of articles about health and fitness and recipes and I don't know, you name it, they've got it. And I picked up some blog headlines that they had, and I thought that would be a good one to do a bit of practice your German reading and translation. And I went on to the women's one first, so Women's Health first. And the first one I came across was we're missing an in there. in 10 Schritten den Kopfstand lernen.
Well, I'm going to copy what was sent.
It disappeared then.
I'm going to take a guess at that. Lernen, the verb comes at the end, so lernen is to learn.
Yeah.
Schritten is steps.
Yeah.
Kopf is head. So I'm going to say learn to stand on your head in 10 steps.
Yeah, learn to do the headstand in 10 steps. So if that's something you always wanted to learn, why not read this article and pick up some German at the same time? But I won't do it. I don't think I want to learn the headstand anyway.
Okay. Right, the second one. Can you see it?
Ja, in 18 Schritten zur Traumfigur.
In 18 Schritten zur Traumfigur. Now, so it's in 18 accent, it's when it's written, it's the same in both languages. Schritten is steps. Traum is dream, and figure is same as English without the E. So I'm going to take a guess, a trim figure in 18 steps.
Yeah.
Or dream figure in 18 steps.
Yeah, your dream figure. So 18 steps to your dream figure, exactly. Now again, if you always were looking for your dream figure and you think you can do it in 18 steps, why not read it in German?
Indeed.
Maybe not.
Okay. And the third one.
Andere nennen es Trainingszeit, ich nenne es Zeit für mich.
Andere nennen es Trainingszeit, ich nenne es Zeit für mich. I'm going to take the second sentence first because that's the easiest of the two. Zeit is time, für mich is for me. So I don't have time for it? Or it's my time?
It's a lot about my time. There is no don't in there, is it? We haven't got a nicht in there.
All right, okay. And others call it training time. Let's bring up the translation because I'm making a mess of that. So.
No, you actually were right there. So others call it training time. I call it time for me, or me time, as we say.
Right. And the fourth.
So you can see why that was aimed for women, because women are always busy with so many things and household and work and children. So yeah. A lot of women, when they then go to the gym, maybe training time for them, but they call it, this is now my time or me time. And then I think I had one more from the women's side. 8 Gründe, mit dem Laufen anzufangen. I have to admit I didn't read the article because I don't want to go and do this anyway. But what is it?
8 Gründe, mit dem Laufen anzufangen. 8. I'm going to bring a translation because anzufangen is to start running. I'm going to bring it up. Okay, so 8 reasons to start running.
Yeah, Gründe are reasons. So 8 reasons to start running, exactly. Okay. And then I went on to the men's health, or onto the German men's health site, and I found 3 more headlines of some articles as well. The first one was 6 Gründe, warum ihr nicht abnehmt.
6 Gründe, warum ihr nicht abnehmt. So we've had reasons before. So 6 reasons. Warum is why. Why, and ihr is you, and nicht is not. Abnehmt. Can you abnehmt? What does that mean?
That's the verb. Abnehmen. The verb abnehmen in this case means to lose weight. So 6 reasons why you don't lose weight.
Okay.
I think I may read that one later on and see what it says.
Okay. And the 6th one.
Muskelkater, was hilft wirklich dagegen?
Muskelkater, was hilft wirklich dagegen? Right. Hilt is help.
Mm-hmm.
Wirklich is truly. What really helps, what truly helps.
Yeah.
Muscle, I'm going to take a flyer at this and say it's muscle. So muscle is muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And Carter,
Carter.
I don't know. So could you?
Well, Carter is a strange word because Carter can mean tomcat. But, well, a muscle tomcat doesn't really make any sense. Carter also means a hangover. So if I say to you, oh, ich habe einen Kater, that means I've drunk too much the night before. But if I have a Muskelkater, that means I've done too much exercise and all my body and all my muscles are aching.
Yeah.
No, English people normally say, oh, I've found some muscles I didn't know I had because they're now aching because I've done this new exercise.
Especially in a marathon.
Yes. So it's a muscle ache, and what really helps to solve that one.
And the next example.
And there I notice a spelling mistake, and that is mine because I've seen it on my own writing as well. There's an extra L in there that shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Mit diesen 10 Fettkillern schmilzt die Wampe. There shouldn't be an L in there. It should just be Wampe.
Mit diesen 10 Fettkillern schmilzt die Wampe.
Yeah, die Wampe, no L.
Wampe.
I picked this one up because Wampe is, well, it is a word you will find in the dictionary, but it's not a word you would find in your textbook.
Okay, how is it spelled? Just to.
It is no L. W-A-M-P-E.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to try and translate with these 10 fet. I'm going to say fat, killen, kill. And I wouldn't have got the last bit. So the last bit is?
Well, the fat killer is your fat killers, schmelzen is to melt, and Wampe is your pot belly. So they could have said schmilzt der Bauch, but normally Bauch is just stomach, and if you have we all have a stomach, but some people's stomach is a bit bigger than others, and they would like to lose it. And apparently, in this article, there are 10 fat killers that will make it shrink or melt.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I haven't read it either, so I was just intrigued by the headline, really.
True, but it is a good way to actually practice your Germans if you're interested in the topic.
Yes. I mean, actually, the idea works with any topic. Yeah, I thought, well, because I've written the blog post about keeping fit, I thought we stick to this particular topic. But any topic, really, if you are interested in, I can't think of another topic now. If you're interested in stamp collecting and you're searching Google for Briefmarken sammeln, and then you come across some really good websites that may be of your interest, then just look at the blog headlines or the article headlines. And the first exercise then would be try and work out what it means.
Yep.
Once you've done that, if you like it, then you can carry on reading. And if you're not interested because you're thinking, yeah, right, 10 fat killers and they melt your belly, rubbish, well, then you move on to something else.
Right. Now, we are on BeLive TV, which means that I can actually show pictures, and there's something taking place next week, which I'm going to highlight and let it take up the full screen. What is it?
Right, well, that was a board game evening. Next week we have to follow up with our Keep Fit. We have our German Skittle evening. You can guess we're not doing too much talking, although if people want to talk amongst themselves, of course they can. But the main aim is that we are playing Skittles and we're doing all the scores in German. And we will have Skittle King and we will have our loser as well. And both of those will get a German certificate, a very treasured certificate, which I've been told. Although I don't think anybody's framed it yet, but I don't even know if they've kept it. I'll have to ask. But the winner with the highest score and the one with the lowest score, they always get a German certificate. And that's on Wednesday. And if anybody is local, who's watching this, it is an aid on. It's a free event, but it is an aid of charity.
And details are on your Facebook page.
Yes, and also on my website. And we can put this on when we put this on YouTube. We put the link underneath as well.
Very good. Okay, that's well. Would you like to wrap up the show, Angelika?
Yes, I could add one more thing. I'm actually very interested in doing walking exercises, sort of with videos and DVDs that I've either bought or I've found them on YouTube. So 10-minute walking with different exercises. And I thought, I must find a German one like that. That would be really brilliant. I couldn't. The only thing I could find was somebody else's blog post, a German blog post, who said that they like doing these videos. And they said they're only in English, but this is a good way to practice your English. So that's a good way to finish it off. Yeah. English people watching German videos, some Keep Fit videos to practice their yoga or Pilates or any exercises. And the Germans do the same. They're watching English videos to do Keep Fit and improve their English as well. That's a good way to wrap up, isn't it?
It is, and we look forward to seeing you all in 2 weeks' time, and it will be show 17 then, won't it?
Yes, it will be.
Wow.
Yep.
So that's 34 weeks. But we've been on holiday as well, so
we've done long. Quite a few. Yeah, been good.
9 months. Thank you for joining us, and enjoy the replay, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen.
Und tschüss.
And thank you.